Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are reading chapter 65, Motorcycles Are Hot. And I am super excited. Also, soon I'm going to be reading some new Spice stuff, so be keeping an eye out. I will let you know on this channel when I post the spicy stuff on my Spotify, but until then, I'm going to continue this on here. But anyway, I hope you enjoy and like, comment, recommendations, or just say hello. I love saying hello to you guys. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe, and let's jump right into the video. Chapter 65. Motorcycles Are Hot. Charlie's perspective. I parked the car in the lot, and Nick still seemed to be sound asleep on me. He wasn't too much of a napper, only when he was having a really tolling day, like today. He always lays down with me when I take a nap, which is usually every day. He doesn't sleep. He watches TV or scrolls through TikTok on his phone. Nick is much larger than me in every way, so I can't lift him up to take him upstairs to our apartment. He's just too heavy for me to carry. I really didn't want to wake him, but I had to. I started massaging his shoulders and arms, waking him up a little bit. "Baby, we're home," I whispered into his ear, causing him to lift his head and blink open his brown eyes at me. "I slept the whole way?" he asked in confusion. I was pretty shocked, too. I've never seen him sleep in a car before. He often got carsick. "Yes, we're in the car park," I say, still rubbing his shoulders and back. "Oh good, you didn't crash our car. I was worried for a minute before I fell asleep." I hit his back, saying, "Oh, shut up." He laughed a little, and we walked into our apartment. I hated to pester Nick about what happened in there, but I was his fiancée. We lived together. I need to know if he has to take medication now, or if we needed to take some time away from one another, which I don't know if I could manage life without Nick. He's my rock and my everything. I would fall apart. He sits down on the couch and pats next to him. I take the hint and sit beside him, looking into his eyes as if I could pull the information I was looking for out of them. He pulled my legs onto his lap and placed his hands around my face, then leaned in for a long, gentle kiss. My heart skipped a beat. Was this our last kiss? Did this mean he was going to leave for a while? I closed my eyes tight to stop the tears from falling. He pulled away and looked into my eyes. "Don't cry, love," he says as soft as possible, using his thumb to wipe under my eyes. I sit there in silence, waiting to hear what he's going to say. He smiles and says, "Everything went really well." I cut him off with an enthusiastic hug, throwing my arms around his neck and letting my whole body fall into his. I was on top of him now, looking at him from above. "Really?" I say. His smile brightens and he nods his head. My lips fall onto his, kissing him in a quick pace. I pull away after a while and say, "Okay, well, tell me everything." We sit up again and he explains. "I need to take this medication for a week. Every day. And if this medication works for my anxiety, then she will give me a full bottle. And I will only take it when I need it, only in extreme circumstances." That was a relief. I know how worried he was about taking a daily medication. That's great! I was so worried they would say that we needed to take some time away from each other. Nick looked deeply sad for a moment. "Yeah, me too." I got up from the couch where we had been sitting and walked over to the freezer. The day Nick went to counseling, we joked about ice cream, and I took Nick's motorcycle and got some. Nick never lets me drive the motorcycle or ride on the back anymore after this one time when someone almost hit us. He says he doesn't want me on it because it's dangerous, but I feel the same about him being on it. I grabbed the tub of bubblegum ice cream. It took me forever, and I mean forever, to find it. I went to like 4 stores. I walked back to the couch and handed him the tub of ice cream to open it. He was the opener in the relationships. Jars, containers, pill bottles. Open, please, I say, looking at him with a cheesy smile. He smiles back, opening it up, making a sarcastic remark. I know you only love me because of my opening capabilities. I responded, untrue. I'm only with you because you ride a motorcycle and it's really hot. He looks at me with a half smile. Oh, so you think it's hot. I see what you're into. I dug a spoon into the now open ice cream tube and shoved it into his mouth to shut him up. He chews and swallows the ice cream before opening his mouth again. You're blushing. I didn't know you liked the motorcycle so much. I thought you hated it. Well, I did hate the fact that he could get hurt on it, but I loved the way he looks on that motorcycle. He looks so damn hot riding it. I do hate it, I say as I cover my face to hide the fact that my face is still red. No, you're not getting out of this one that easy. For your birthday, I should take shirtless pictures on my motorcycle for you. My face was turning red. I grabbed a pillow off the couch and held it over my face. Don't you dare, I say while laughing. He dropped the subject after a while, and we sat down on the couch watching television while eating the ice cream with 2 spoons straight out of the tub. Nick wrapped his arms around me, and my knees were up to my chest, leaning against him. What would I do without this? This moment almost made me forget about having to go to my parents' house for my birthday next week. Before I start chapter 66, called Family Problems, I do want to mention that this author also added a new character into the fanfic. It doesn't really change the storyline, but Charlie has another brother who is 9, named Noah. So I'm just putting that in there so that no one is confused. Anyway, let's get started. Chapter 66, Family Problems. The start of next week. Nick's perspective. My fingers fiddle around with the bottle that contained the pills I must take every day for the week. Charlie takes many pills every day, and will probably have to take them for the rest of his life, and I'm whining about a week. I never thought about how hard it was for him when he started taking them. I was over the moon because it helped him greatly. Maybe I should have been more mindful. I know, okay? Charlie was in the kitchen arguing with his mom on the phone again. Charlie hasn't visited her since we moved into our apartment. He wanted to see his dad, Noah, and Oliver, but it was too complicated with his mom. His mom hasn't ever been the best parent to any of her kids. Tori was Oliver's, Noah's, and Charlie's mother. Tori is so strong and independent. Honestly, I worship her for all that she did. She's truly the best sister to Oliver, Noah, and Charlie, even when she's dealing with her own problems. I'm so happy her and Michael are touring around the world together for Tori's work, just enjoying life. Tori never wanted to work with the public, so she decided to go into animal photography. In my opinion, that couldn't be a better job for her. It's quiet, independent, and requires no small talk. Charlie's birthday is on Wednesday. I'm quite happy that Michael and Tori will be attending the dinner at the Springs household. Charlie's not so little brother Oliver, of course, will be there since he lives there. I can't believe he's turning 13. He's going to be all grown up. Charlie's youngest brother Noah has turned 9. He was around 3, I think, when we started dating. He's such an adorable little kid. So sweet, just like Charlie and Oliver. Is not much like Charlie. He's more into girls and sports. Noah loves reading and school and takes after Charlie with a lot of his personality-wise. He's shy and very well-spoken. Although Charlie adores his brother Noah, he often gets quite snippy at Noah because his mom won't stop pestering Charlie to take care of him. Charlie's tired and has tried and is much too busy with his own stuff to look after Noah, but his mom won't stop. It's like she doesn't know how to deal with kids because Tori did it all. I will never say this to Charlie's face, but I don't really like his mom. She's cold, and I can never forgive her for all those things she'd said to Charlie. I hope that Oliver doesn't have to take on the role of raising Noah. It's just not fair for a kid his age. Charlie's perspective. Mom won't stop going on about how she hasn't seen me and Nick for like a year, and won't stop pestering me about how Nick didn't ask for their blessing before proposing, which is a literal joke. That's so old school and stupid. Plus, I know my dad doesn't care. It's only my mom because she likes to be somehow in control of my life. I haven't even bothered to tell Nick my mom is pissed off because I don't want him to stress or feel bad when he's done nothing remotely wrong. I really don't want to spend my birthday at my parents' house, but she will never shut up if I don't. Nick's mom invited us for my birthday, and I wanted more than anything to spend it with her. Growing up, she was always a second mom to me. Last Mother's, I lied to my mom about having work, and me and Nick spent the day with her. It was lovely. She really deserved a special day. Are you even listening, Charles? I roll my eyes, hearing my mom's croaking voice from the other line. Yes, Mother, she scoffs. Don't call me Mother like that. I hate that. I snap back and give her the same energy. Don't call me Charles, then. She sighed. I couldn't hear any more of her bullshit. I hung up the phone without warning. I went into the kitchen to get Nick a glass of water and his pills so he wouldn't forget to take it. He's been kind of spiraling about it. He's worried it's going to ruin my birthday, but my mom will no doubt about it find a way to do that. So he needs to stop worrying about it and do what the doctor advises him to do. I grab the water and head to our bed to see Nick fiddling around with the pills. I put the water on our bedside table and sit down beside him. I gently take the pill bottle from his grip and open it, pulling out one pill, saying, Love, you need to stop worrying about it. It's going to be alright, I promise. Just at least try to do one day. He smiles weakly at me and takes the pill. I run my fingers through his hair and squeeze his thigh. However this week goes, we'll do it together. If these aren't a good fit for you, we'll try something else. He smiles. You're right. He then pulls my head down onto his chest. Are you okay? Your mom's been calling a lot. I think about what I should say to not sound like a complete asshole. I'm okay, just a bit stressed about going over. It's been a year. I've never felt so free and not grounded. It's been nice. I just don't want anything to go wrong. I don't want to associate with my mom with bad things anymore. I know I can never have a normal relationship with her, but it would be nice to get along. He rubs my cheek with his thumb. I'll make it my duty that you have a good birthday. I smile at his loving and dedicated attitude. I love you. I love you too. Alright, everyone, that is the end of today's episode. I hope that you guys enjoyed. The next episode should be so exciting. But also, if you don't like talking or listening to or about parents being rude and mean to their children, or just saying really unkind words about mental illness, mental health, mental issues in general, then I do recommend staying away from the next video. But other than that, like, subscribe, and comment. I would love for you to comment recommendations, but also just say hello. I do want to talk to you guys. I love talking to you guys. I will answer every single comment, just so you know. But anyway, good morning, good afternoon, or good night. Goodbye, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between. I will see you in the next video. Bye, friends.